Right, more examples of composition of functions. Okay, so I'm going to do the fog of 7 and the goff of 7. So this means, well, there's a couple of ways of doing this. I'm going to look at the g equation first. Remember what a fog means. We're going to put the g into the f. So I've got to look at the g first. Okay, I'm going to put 7 into the g equation. I'm going to put 7 where x is here and here. Okay, so what's 7 squared? That's 49. Okay, minus 3 times 7, so minus 21. Plus 8. Okay, so what's that? That's 36. Okay, so that'll give me 36. So all I've done is put 7 into the g equation. Let's look over here, and it's given me 36. So this equals 36. Okay, now then I'm going to take that 36 and put it into the f equation. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put it into 2x minus 5. So 2 times 36 is 72. Take away 5 should give me 67. And there it is. Okay, so that's the answer. Right. Now, really, what I actually usually do is, let's have a look. We now take the, here we go. Take the fog equation, okay? Just take the fog equation and put 7 straight into it. You've already found out what fog is anyway, haven't you? Put 7 straight into this. So 7 squared is 49. 2 times 49 is 98. Okay, whoops, big spread out, 98. Minus 6 times 7, that's 42. Plus 11. And that should give me, what's that? That's 56 plus 11, 67. That'll give me 67 anyway. In fact, that is what they've done right here. So you just take the equation, put 7 right into it. And you might be saying, well, why don't you do that in the first place? Well, yes. Okay, so in other words, if I do a goff, alright, instead of me putting, well, let's just try it. Put 7 in here. So I'm going to put in, doing a goff, do the f first, then put it into the g. So 2 times 7 is 14. 14 take away 5 is 9. Okay. Then if I put 9 into here, 9 squared is 81. Minus 3 times 9, that's 27. Plus 8. So will that give me 54 plus 8? That is 62. Final answer. There it is. But of course, if I just put 7 straight into the equation we found earlier, which I don't think is on here. I erased it. Okay. But there it is. Put 7 straight in, I'll get 62 as well. Okay. Now that's just me. There's a couple of different ways of finding the goff and the fog of 7. I just use, if I found the equation, just put the number straight into it. Okay. But suppose you get an example like this. Right. Do gog of 1. Okay. So in other words, what we're saying here is take the g equation and put it into the g equation. Now look, remember, here's the g equation. So I'm going to put x squared minus 3x plus 8 into the whole thing. Right, so I'm going to put it back where the x is and where the x is there. I'm going to put x squared minus 3x plus 8. I'm going to replace every x I see in the g equation with the g equation. Alright, in other words, I would have this if I did it. X squared minus 3x plus 8, that's the g equation, but I'm putting it into the g equation. The g equation is x squared, so instead of x squared, I'm putting x squared minus 3x plus 8 squared. Can you see this? It gets complicated, okay? Minus 3 lots of x, but again, x is now going to be replaced with x squared minus 3x plus 8. I'm running out of room here. And I've still got plus 8 at the end. Now that is going to be hard for you to do the algebra on, okay? So why don't we just take 1, okay, put it into the g equation. Once I find it, the answer, put that into the g equation as well. So here we go. 1 squared is 1 minus 3 times 1. Okay, so 1 minus 3 times 1 is 3 plus 8. I just put 1 into the equation. And that should give me 6, okay? Now I'm going to take this 6 and put it into the equation again, where the x is. Okay, so what's 6 squared? I'll come right down here. Okay, 6 squared is 36. Minus 3 lots of 6, which is 18, plus 8. So that should be 18 plus 8. What's that? 26. Let's have a look at the final answer. Okay, so you notice I didn't do any of the complicated equations. I just put 1 into the g equation, got the answer, when that came out to be 6. Okay, then put the 6 back in, and came out with 26. So if I do this one here, f of x, I'm going to take 2x minus 5, and I'm going to put it back into itself. I'm going to replace this x here with 2x minus 5. This isn't as bad. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. So, okay, I'm going to take 2x minus 5, and I'm going to put that into back into the equation where the x is. So in other words, I've got two lots of 2x minus 5. Remember, I'm replacing the x with 2x minus 5. Minus 5. Okay, and the algebra, there it is,